Hi Josh, I'm Ezelle from the upcoming Lovely to Meet You. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So can you tell us a little bit about your character Cooper that you play in this, the journey you go on, and what was kind of the appeal of the script when you got it?
Well, the first thing was I wanted to work with Knight. I always wanted to work with Knight, so I knew that that was going to be like a really good selling point for me generally, and I just said, basically anything you want to send me, I'd love to do it. And then he sent me this script, and I was like, ooh, this is going to be a huge challenge. If I fall on my face, the whole movie sort of fails. It's right at the center, and it's a very bold character. But I love a challenge, so I wanted to take that on as well. I've never had like a deep, dark desire to play a serial killer, but I knew that in this context I would be able to kind of create the boldest character possible, and that Knight would hold that space for me to kind of make it as wild as possible.
And obviously Salika, as you know, head of it all. What was that kind of concert atmosphere like? I did read that you went to a Taylor Swift concert afterwards, and you were surprised by like how authentic he managed to make it.
Oh, he made it incredibly authentic, and I didn't even recognize how authentic it was at the time, and that's what I think is kind of amazing about him. I bought it while I was there. I was like, okay, these guys are really into it. It might feel too much to me right now, but I think it'll work in the film. And then I went and saw it, saw the Taylor Swift concert, and realized this is exactly spot on. So, yeah, I mean, it was a wonderful experience all around. Salika's amazing in the film. Her music is incredible, and this guy's an incredible director. I'm just very lucky to be working on this. Well, I mean, two things. First, I spoke tonight about the tone he wanted for the film. I spent a lot of time sort of discussing all the ins and outs of the actual scenes. And then I just went and read a lot of books on psychopathy and serial killing, which isn't a lot of fun, but it is revelatory and got me to a place where I thought I understood where this character was coming from. If you're playing like in a different movie, if you're playing a cobbler or something like that, you go and you learn to make shoes, right? So you have an understanding of where the character was coming from. Clearly, I couldn't go and kill a bunch of people. I don't know. I probably wouldn't be here at the premiere. Might have been great in the movie, but I don't know. Well, I mean, right now, knowing the context of this film, I'd just be looking for all the exits, right? I mean, and also I'd be noticing the fact that my face is everywhere, and I'd be a little freaked out with it in many different guises. It's crazy. Yeah. Well, you know what's interesting is there's a similarity between Knight and Chris Nolan, because they both are directors that write their own scripts and trust their actors entirely, in spite of the historical nature of Oppenheimer. There was a set vibe that felt similar. It was family oriented. Everybody felt like they had their place and their job to do it. Nobody felt stepped in. And I just think the best directors not that way, Jim. If you're kind of an up-and-coming director, you're somebody that doesn't quite have that band to do your vision, you might be off-put by somebody else's opinions, but when you really know what you want to do, you your credits, and you're fine with everybody kind of putting in their 2 cents and then taking credit for it. Well, absolutely. I try to be relaxed. So I think you have to do a lot of prep, and then you have to be relaxed on set. Even though you're working very hard to get something specific, you can't. If you freak out, then you're the one at the top. Everybody else freaks out, and then the whole thing falls apart.